Alright guys, welcome to Frank Butler Park. We're going to be doing our full body workout together in this beautiful day. You're going to need a set of dumbbells, a yoga mat or a towel, and never forget your bottle of water. So, we're going to start off with doing some tempo squats. I want you to have a nice wide stance with your feet, a little bit wider than your hips. Angle your feet out just a little bit, about a 45-degree angle. Slight athletic bend in your knees, nice and firm in your core. Hold the dumbbell out here. We're going to be going down for 5 seconds. Go as deep as you can and pause there for 2, and then back up for 5. We're going to do that 10 times, okay? Let's go. Go as deep as you can, pause, and come back up. Do that again. Really keep your core engaged during this whole time, during the movement. Make sure to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Now, when you go down, I want you to go as low as you can while keeping your back relatively straight and your glutes engaged. If you do this and your butt dips, you've gone too far. This is only our 5th rep, guys. We're halfway there. Really drive through your glutes and think about them. As you're coming up and coming down, you should feel full glute engagement right here. Drive up. I lost count. We'll call this 3 more. Ooh, I'm speeding up on you guys. Let's slow this one down. Drive up. Okay. On to the next exercise. So for this next one, we're going to grab our other dumbbell. Pull out of breath. Stand with a slightly wide stance. Feet can be a little bit more straight. Gonna hinge at our hips. Dumbbells out front. This is called a Y raise. We're going to go up like a Y. We're halfway there. Whew. It's a lot harder than it looks. Our next move is going to be a good morning. Typically this is done with a barbell, but we are going to do it with a dumbbell. So, feet about hip width apart, toes pointed straight. As with any movement, make sure your full body is engaged. That way you don't throw off any joints or hurt yourself. So we're going to take dumbbell, put it behind our head, kind of resting on our neck, on our shoulders a little bit. Keep these wide, core engaged. Bend over, about halfway right here, parallel to the ground. We're going to squeeze up. This is very similar to like a stiff leg deadlift, but this is going to target more of your back muscles and your glutes. When you're using lighter weight, you really want to feel it and think about where your body is in the movement. and really squeeze. Focus on that squeeze. I'll be honest, I had a plan to do 10 reps per each movement, but it's kind of hard to teach and count at the same time, if I'm being honest. We'll do 3 more of these. Last one. Make sure your glutes are engaged. If your glutes are engaged, you're going to protect your lower back. Let's do one more. Engage those glutes, protect that lower back. All right. Next exercise. So I saw these years ago. I honestly forgot who I saw these from, but I really like these, especially if you're getting tired of just doing lateral raises. These are kind of the same thing. We're just going to mix it up a little bit. So one arm is going to go out to the side, the other one out to the front. Dumbbells like this. Next rep will switch like this. So, just like this. That's one rep. We're going to do this 10 times each side for 20 reps total. I'm probably going to lose count again, so bear with me. You don't want to have your elbows completely locked out. It's not good for your joints. Also kind of takes focus off the shoulder muscles, which is really what we're trying to target with this exercise. You don't want to get those upper traps engaged. That's going to hurt your neck, and that just won't feel good later. All right, we're about halfway here. Starting to burn. You gotta jiggle it out. Go ahead, jiggle it out for a second. That's okay. I'm gonna jump right back into it. Hopefully, it's not too windy. You guys can hear. Woo, we're gonna do 5 more. Actually 6, that way it's even both sides. Okay, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! You should really be feeling that in those shoulders now. This is every lady's favorite. We're gonna do some hip thrusts. This is where that towel comes in. You can use one or both of your dumbbells. I'm just gonna do one right now. Lay down, get comfortable. Nice flat back against the floor. Feet are about hip width apart, but your knees, ideally this whole time, should have at the top of the movement a 90-degree angle. It's really bright, so my eyes are closed. Sorry. Okay. Tuck your pelvis back and then tuck it forward. And that's the engagement we want to have when we start this movement. Really think about your glutes and your transverse abdominis, which is the corset muscles that wrap around and give you some nice defined curves, which is what we want. So hold the dumbbell, squeeze the hips up to the sky and back down. Squeeze the hips and back down. This is great for your booty. You should always be hitting your booty from different angles. I've recently become kind of obsessed with the guy who invented the hip thrust. It's pretty interesting, his methods and everything. I will try to remember to tag his social media in the description. Make sure you squeeze your glutes at the top. Your glutes should be engaged pretty much this whole time. Don't just rest on the floor. As soon as your back touches the floor, go ahead, squeeze back up. We're gonna do 5 more. All right, one more for good measure. Squeeze it, hold that dumbbell, let go of it. We'll hold this as long as we can. Really engage these muscles, these supporting muscles here. Engage that, squeeze the booty. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And slowly let it go. Release those back muscles and those booty muscles. You can relax now. We've completed the first round. If you want to have the full version of this workout, go ahead and repeat this 2 more times and you will feel it everywhere, I promise. See you next Friday.